Butch, homie, say it with your chest. Got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it. Vroom, vroom. Like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet. Go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stress. In your feelings, by the better get a grill. Tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip. I got right here for show, I make everybody deal. Went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your heel? I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip. She begging me to take a sip. First she drove the boat, then she like a ship. First you load it up, then you empty out the yacht. I'm not no button, not no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' Brun, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. The passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money, clear, splash, I'm covered in bells. I'm clever, vendettas, raw, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go federal. I pour up, I don't measure. I soon I met her. I leveled up, my bread up. I'm fed up, it's pressure. It's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, get stuck on. It may say Manjala. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know the spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers then from her, this one a landslide. Ain't gonna be no who this shit, I'm spinning back to back. Any say they want that issue, I'm going 50, and then the got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
Finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke.
We've been here so many times and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And off we go from Dallas. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Cut out left. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Buccaneers go to the nickel, third down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. Down the left sideline he goes. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0
opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is Etienne. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They run. It's the rookie from Louisiana. Has a hole left, room to run. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Taking a deep shot here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Working quickly here.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Out of the shotgun, Fields gets everything he has under this one. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points.
I think he'll take his highlights however. He can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Kick taken in here at the 17. And they'll have half the work done for them already. He's out of bounds right at the midfield stripe.
At the 50-yard
listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys trim the lead to 1. George Pickens the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, this is ETN. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They give it to him again, and he's dropped it just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Here we go, son.
They're going for it. Here's Fields. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's good.
That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing in the double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Breaks the tackle. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, son. Go.
Fields on 3rd. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Fields out of the gun. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. He's got it. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
A gain of 10 yards.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Here we go. Set.
It's a designed run for him. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, fourth down, I get it. You want the ball with your biggest playmaker. And a lot of offenses, that's quarterback. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, he gives to Blue. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. We're all knotted up at 14. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They are facing second down deep on their own end. Working from his end zone. Intended for Pickens. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal. To hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety. And those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away. Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
It's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. He's hitting for it backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Offense to the line fast. Fields out of the gun. 3rd down. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. And he drops it. As costly a time as any to bobble the throw on 4th and goal. That's a turnover on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out left, that makes the grab. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So it's going to be 4th and short. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this isn't too far beyond midfield. It's going to bounce out, looks like at or on the 40. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Well, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Extend. Don't jump. Ready? Green 19. Right.
Fields now, 3rd and long. He's going to try another deep one here. This is caught inside the 15. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
58 yards. Complete to Mike Evans. 1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
From the red zone on 1st. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You've got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. We'll hear from the pistol. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. 7 Lion. 7 Top.
He's dropping back to throw. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Who gets the handoff? Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, if they drop it behind the line.
Vita Vea on the stop. Tackle made back in the 22-yard
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Looking in the air here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every ref, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
222.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is brought in at the 15. be a Tampa Bay first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Buccaneers are closing off. They're able to drop it. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
It's second down.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Somebody gotta do it, somebody gotta do it,
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! More momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Throwing from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense to line, this is 2nd and 4. He's going to throw it. Has it at the 7. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Brought in. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys tie us up 28-all. See if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And some issues to clean up in the return game as he's out deep on his own side, looking to be around the 14-yard line. One last play before the break. The final throw before the break. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. On the return, this is ETN. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Fields has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Fields on third. He has the first over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. They're still doing it to this day.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Back to the well again. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump. And that
Cowboys closing in, and they give to him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Looking to throw. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He rolls to his right. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
From the gun on 3rd down. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. He's back to throw. He's got it to his running back. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is Etienne. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, sir.
They'll start this series with an option left. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
And they'll throw 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Back to throw it. On the move, headed right. Got a man, this is Evans. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Deron Bland. Deron picks up 6, and that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Another carry for him. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Big gain, 14 on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to stay at the 5-yard line. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Here we go, side.
Fields looking to throw. Buying some time right. And he's got it. Has a way out for it, but touchdown. The Buccaneers now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Motion.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Trying for the deep ball. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Buccaneers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
From the end zone, Fields. He lofts one deep, center of the field. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this all the way up near midfield.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just missed.
He'll take it past the midfield stripes and start to push in the Cowboys' territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Here we go, son.
Rolling from the gun here. This is on target to Christian Watson. Running down the left side. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. Downfield, he's got Lamb. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Let's go. 19 tight. Cougar 90. 70 range. 70, 60 Bobcats. Check.
Pass play coming here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Cowboys now trail by just a point in the 4th. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, this is ETN. He's brought down just inside the 25. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bucs have the 1st.
more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
The 3-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Sending him on the dive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Cam. You got to,
He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here we go. 222.
They'll run here on first down. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. Here he is to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Speaks to this guy's talent. It's just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Don't jump. Ready? 58, go.
He'll look to throw it. Headed out right. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have taken the lead late. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
42.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Short kick, just reaching the landing zone. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Finds a seam down the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, so it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
18, Bravo 80.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. Got that amazing play.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. From the red zone on first. Escapes out to the left. It's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Another chance at 6. It's second and goal.
19 tight. Shut up. 70 range. 70 Timberwolves. Check up.
Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Close to a stand here, partner. Need a stop on this third and goal.
19 Tiger. Mustang 19. Ready.
Now to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
He has it, and he gets in for 2. No flags are down. They are a snap away from winning this ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Here he goes. One final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.